This is the #1 selling energy drink in America. I have been drinking Monster Energy for years, and I have some questions that demand answers. Is Monster good for your health? Is Monster good for your soul? And most importantly, is Monster good for your wallet? I ran the numbers and I have some figures that might shock you. Lock in, boys.
The FDA is looking into the drink's possible adverse effects after it was cited in 5 deaths in the last few years.
When energy drinks are in the news, people are quick to blame caffeine. But Monster actually has less caffeine than you might think. The standard Monster can has 160 milligrams of caffeine, and healthy adults can usually have up to 400 milligrams each day. That's equivalent to about 4 cups of coffee. So an adult could drink up to 2.5 Monsters each day and technically still be within the recommended caffeine limit. Monster also has a bunch of added B vitamins, which help produce and release energy within the body. It also has small amounts of electrolytes and plant extracts like ginseng and guarana. I think Monster is starting to sound pretty good. And maybe it could be a health drink if it wasn't for this one thing: sugar. The OG Monster has 54 grams of sugar. That's over 100% of your recommended daily limit in one can. That's a crazy amount. And that's why these sugar-free ones have skyrocketed in popularity over the last decade. Sugar-free Monsters are still sweetened, but this time with sucralose. Sucralose is made from actual sugar that has been chemically altered so much that the body doesn't absorb it. It is also hundreds of times sweeter than sugar, and so they only have to use a tiny amount in each can. This means you can still achieve that super sweet taste, but for 0 calories. So the Ultra line is definitely better for you than the full sugar ones, but sucralose isn't fully understood yet. More studies still need to be done about its long-term effects, but what we currently know is that it could affect your liver and your gut microbiome. My personal favorite is this 0 sugar watermelon flavor, but the undisputed king is the White Monster. With over 200 flavors of Monster ever made, how on earth did White Monster end up being the king? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like. White Monster, or Zero Ultra, launched in 2012. It was an instant success, but its popularity didn't truly explode until November of 2024, when fitness influencers created the White Monster effect. This TikTok has been viewed 14 million times and recreated hundreds of times. From here, the White Monster meme has spiraled into all kinds of different directions. Clearly, White Monster has touched the hearts and minds of the people, and I can see why.
On the nose,
this smells like white grapefruit, underripe green peach, lemon peel,
a little bit of
passion fruit,
white tea,
gummy bears, and Sprite. So as great as all these White Monster memes are, this is definitely not the first time Monster the company has gone viral. Let me show you an absolute classic.
Now, do you know what a MILF is?
Yes.
That's on the box. MILFs dig it, and you will too. This is not a Christian company at all. So why would they have a cross on the can? Here is the message. Antichrist. 666 in Hebrew. And then the Bible talks about the beast in Revelation. And look at Monster's ad. This is their statement.
Let's talk about another reason why Monster is so successful: branding. Right now, there are 49 different flavors listed on Monster's official website, but fans estimate that there have been well over 200 flavors ever made. Every can looks very unique, and when you buy one, you feel like you're completing a collection.
Tout ça, je ne sais plus quoi en faire.
Monster releases between 5 and 10 new flavors every year, and it only takes about 4 months for an idea to end up on store shelves. My friends and I are spread out all over the globe, and so there's a high chance that one of us will find a flavor that the others have never even heard of before. When we see a new one, we always send each other a review on Snapchat.
Kia ora, and welcome to my Monster review. This is the Doctor. It's like a soft lemon flavor.
Okay, I think we can all agree that Monster is good for your soul, but is it also good for your wallet? So I've been buying Monster for years, and I've only just found out how insane their stock growth has been.
Shares of Monster, the biggest gainer in the S&P 500 today, up 30%.
The original Monster energy drink was released in April of 2002, but the company's been public since 1990. When Monster Energy came onto the scene, one share was worth roughly 4 cents, and the market cap of the company was about $42 million. Its stock price has increased every year for the last 30 years, and it keeps outperforming any and all expectations. If you had put $1,000 in the company's stock in 1994, it would be worth well over $2 million today. The global energy drink market is currently worth around $85 billion, and it's projected to grow to $125 billion by the year 2030. That's some insane growth. Keep on drinking, boys.
I'm Rodney Sachs, Chairman and CEO of Monster Energy, speaking to you from sunny Corona, California.
There are some concerns about the company's aging CEOs, and no clear successor has been appointed yet. But overall, things are looking very bullish. So when I learned all of this crazy information, I had a pretty scary thought. What if all the money that I have ever spent on Monster energy drinks over the years, if I had instead put it into Monster stock, how much would it be worth today? Let's do some math. For the past 5 years, I've drank an average of 5 Monsters per week. That's 260 Monsters per year. Drumroll please. Okay, that's not as much money as I thought. Look, I'm in no position to say no to $5,000, but the absolute joy I've experienced in drinking Monsters over the last few years is absolutely priceless. Needless to say, I have no regrets.
If you're also interested in finding out how much money you missed out on, you can steal my ChatGPT prompt on screen or in the description. And please let me know in the comments how much money you missed out on. Highest number gets a shout out.
If you enjoyed this video, please share it with a friend who also should have invested in Monster 20 years ago. Cheers, guys.